Man, I remember when I was 20. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to All You Can Japan. Today, we're here to talk about Seijin Shiki, or coming of age in Japan. If you happen to be here in Japan on the second Monday of January, there's a high chance you'll see crowds of young people, some smartly dressed in suits, and others in exquisite kimonos on the streets. That's because every year, the second Monday of January is a public holiday known as Seijin no Hi, or Coming of Age Day. On this holiday, Seijin Shiki, or coming of age ceremonies, are held all over Japan for the young folks who officially enter adulthood from April 2nd of the previous year to April 1st of the current year. These ceremonies are generally held at local city offices, auditoriums, or community centers for residents of that area. The ceremony itself almost resembles a graduation, minus the part where everybody goes up to get their certificate. A typical rundown of a ceremony would be something like starting with the national anthem, followed by speeches by figures such as the mayor, then maybe speeches by representatives of the current year's batch of young people, and maybe some video messages from famous people or even extra performances. How do we put it? It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and it's a big deal. I visited the venue where the coming of age ceremony was held for those living in Nakano, Tokyo this year, and 4 of those stunning young women were kind enough to let me briefly interview them about their breathtaking kimonos as well as their thoughts on entering adulthood.りさこです。
成人になっておめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。和小物っていう小物が入ってる絵柄が良くて、この着物にしました。あんま実感ないですけど、大人になったなとは思います。昔の友達とかに久しぶりに会えてるので、いい機会だなとは思います。
三花です。これはお家にあった着物で黒とオレンジの色がやっぱかっこいいなって思ったのと、やっぱ全体的にかっこいい印象にしたかったのでこれ選べました。
本当に綺麗ですね。特別な。
ありがとうございます。なんかあっという間に20歳になっちゃったなって思ってるんですけど、心の中はやっぱまだ中学生ぐらいで止まってるんですけど、これからもう少し大人になっていけたらなって思ってます。海外みたいにプロムがないので、こういう伝統的な衣装を着るのは小さい頃に七五三っていうのがあるのと、あとこういう成人式ぐらいなんですよ、着物を着るのって。なんでやっぱみんなすごくお金をかけて綺麗な着物を選んでくるので、やっぱそこが一番成人式の魅力かなって思います。
Seijin Shiki fact.
Wait, so what's the actual age of majority in Japan? It actually used to be 20 years old, but ever since the government lowering the legal age to 18 last April, there is a trend of not calling Seijin Shiki by its name anymore. They now call it Hatachi no Tsuroi, which means gathering of the 20-year-olds. However, while at 18 in Japan, now you can vote and enter contracts without parental consent. You still need to be at least 20 to legally smoke, gamble, or drink.
夏美です。
になっておめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。この着物は母の着物で、親の代から同じ着物を着てるので、はい、そうです。はい。20歳になって何が変わったって別にないんですけど、なんか大人になるので、ちゃんとしなきゃなっていうのをまた改めて感じてます。やっぱ着物を着る機会が減ってるので、こういう成人式の場で日本をもう一回味わえるのがすごくいいなって思います。
Seijin Shiki fact.
While in most areas of Japan, the attire for Seijin Shiki might be more or less the same, there's one area that stands out, and that's Kita Kyushu. Male or female, those outfits are crazy and super fun to look at. Often generalized as Yankee or delinquent style, they put together loud, fashion statement-worthy outfits for this event.
愛理です。2日前に選んだんですけど、友達の家にあったので、これを選びました。で、意外と小さい頃、20歳ってすごい大人だと思ってたんですけど、いざ自分がなってみると、あんまり大人じゃないなみたいなって思いました。こんな着物を着る機会が結婚式とかできなかったら、これが多分最後になると思うので、いい機会、なんか自分が輝けていい機会だなって思いました。
Thanks again to all the lovely young ladies who shared their thoughts with me. It was a really eye-opening experience, and I had a visual feast just looking at all the beautiful kimonos. I wish all of these young people all the best in adulthood. Oh, and if you like this content, please do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more fun stuff every week. See you next time! I still feel 20.